Life unfolds with a rhythm that often escapes our understanding. Yet in this divine tapestry, there is no randomness, no coincidence, only perfect timing. What you seek is not lost, it is already yours, waiting for the moment when you are ready to receive it. In the unseen realm of imagination, your desires are taking shape, preparing to manifest in ways beyond your wildest expectations. Today, all you must do is trust the process, for everything finds you exactly when it should, not a moment sooner or later. The perfect timing of the universe is one of the greatest mysteries of life, yet it is also one of its most profound truths. Every event, every encounter, every desire fulfilled comes into your experience at precisely the moment it is meant to. It may not always align with your expectations, but it always aligns with your readiness. There is an unseen intelligence, a divine order orchestrating every detail, ensuring that nothing is accidental and everything unfolds exactly as it should. This truth can be difficult to grasp, especially when we find ourselves longing for something that seems just out of reach. We may feel frustrated, wondering why what we desire hasn't materialized, or why others seem to achieve what we want so easily. But in those moments of doubt, it is essential to remember that life operates on a rhythm far more profound than the one we can perceive with our limited senses. Every delay, every moment of waiting serves a purpose. It is not a punishment or a denial, but a preparation. The universe is not withholding from you, it is aligning everything perfectly to bring your desire into manifestation. Sometimes what we want requires us to grow, to evolve into the person capable of receiving and sustaining it. Other times, external circumstances need to shift to create the ideal conditions for its arrival. Imagine planting a seed in the ground. No matter how much you water it or how fervently you wish for it to grow, it will only sprout when the time is right. The seed does not resist the process, it simply allows nature to take its course. Similarly, your desires are seeds planted in the soil of the universe. They will grow and bloom at the appointed time and not a moment before. When you begin to trust in this divine timing, you free yourself from the burdens of impatience and doubt. Instead of questioning why something hasn't happened yet, you can rest in the assurance that it is on its way. There is an extraordinary power in this surrender, for it is not a passive resignation, but an active faith. It is knowing that what is yours cannot miss you. The path may be longer than you anticipated, but every step you take brings you closer to your destination. It is made exceptional and versatile. It is exceptional and versatile that any and every, even apparent detours and setbacks are part of the journey, refining you, shaping you, and preparing you for the fulfillment of your dreams. This understanding requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing delays as obstacles, see them as gifts. Each moment of waiting is an opportunity to deepen your faith, to align your thoughts and emotions with the reality you wish to create. The waiting period is not empty, it is rich with potential. It is a time for you to imagine, to feel, to embody the truth of your desire as though it were already yours. This is the secret to aligning with divine timing. The universe responds not to your longing, but to your certainty. When you can hold the vision of your desire with unwavering faith, when you can feel the joy and gratitude of having it, even before it arrives, you become magnetic to its fulfillment. It is also important to recognize that the universe often works in ways that are beyond our comprehension. What appears to be a delay may actually be a redirection, leading you to something even greater than what you had envisioned. Trust that every experience, every encounter, every moment is preparing you for the perfect unfolding of your life. There is no need to rush, no need to force. The timing is not in your hands, but the fate is. And when you anchor yourself in that fate, you create a space for miracles to occur. Life is not a race, it is a dance. Each step, each pause, each moment of stillness is an essential part of the choreography. Trust the rhythm of the universe, for it is always guiding you toward your highest good. What you desire is not only possible, it is inevitable. It is already written, already prepared, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal itself to you. Your role is not to control the timing, but to align yourself with it. Embrace the journey, for every step is leading you to exactly where you are meant to be. The power of imagination is the most profound gift we possess, for it is the gateway through which all things are created. Everything you see, every experience you have, and every outcome in your life begins within the realm of your imagination. It is not merely a tool for daydreaming or escaping reality, it is the foundation upon which reality itself is built. When you understand this truth and begin to harness the creative power of your imagination, you unlock the ability to shape your world in alignment with your desires. Your imagination is not bound by time, space, or circumstance. It is a realm of infinite possibilities where you can dwell in the reality of your choosing even before it materializes in the physical world. To imagine is to give life to something unseen, to feel it so vividly and with such certainty that it must come to pass. This is not wishful thinking or idle fantasy. It is the deliberate act of creation. What you consistently hold in your mind's eye with conviction becomes the blueprint for your external reality. Most people use their imagination unconsciously, allowing it to run wild with fear, doubt, and limitations. They envision worst-case scenarios and replay past failures, not realizing that they are creating more of the very experiences they wish to avoid. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It simply accepts the dominant images and feelings you present to it as truth. If you fill your imagination with worry and lack, your life will reflect those states. But if you choose to imagine abundance, joy, and success, the universe will conspire to bring those realities into being. To harness the power of imagination effectively, you must first understand the importance of feeling. It is not enough to merely think about what you desire. You must feel as though it is already yours. Imagination combined with emotion creates the vibrational match that draws your desires to you. When you imagine yourself living the life you want, fully immersed in the experience with all your senses, you align yourself with the frequency of that reality. You begin to embody the state of being that attracts the very things you desire. This process requires discipline and consistency. It is easy to allow doubt and fear to creep in, especially when the evidence of your senses contradicts what you are imagining. But this is where faith comes into play. Faith is the bridge between the unseen and the seen, the intangible and the tangible. When you persist in imagining your desired reality, despite all appearances to the contrary, you demonstrate faith in the creative process. You are saying, I trust that what I see in my mind is more real than what I see in the world. This unwavering faith is what transforms imagination into manifestation. Imagination is also a tool for transformation. It allows you to break free from the limitations of your current circumstances and step into a new version of yourself. You are not bound by your past, your environment, or the opinions of others. Within the sanctuary of your imagination, you can redefine who you are and what you are capable of. If you can see yourself as the person you wish to become, and if you can feel the reality of that identity, you will begin to act, think, and speak in alignment with it. Over time, this inner transformation will reflect outwardly, and your life will shift to match your new state of being. The beauty of imagination is that it is always available to you. No matter where you are or what you are experiencing, you can close your eyes and step into a world of your choosing. It is your divine inheritance, a direct connection to the infinite. Use it wisely and deliberately. Imagine not from a place of lack or longing, but from a place of fulfillment and joy. See your desires as already accomplished, your dreams as already realized. Emily, the power of imagination is the key to creating the life you desire, for within it lies the ability to transcend the limitations of the present and step into the limitless potential of the future. Trust in the invisible process is one of the most vital yet challenging aspects of creation. It requires a deep faith in the unseen forces at work, knowing that even when you cannot perceive progress with your senses, everything is unfolding perfectly. This trust goes beyond mere hope or wishful thinking. It is a confident understanding that the universe is always conspiring for your highest good, even if the path is not immediately clear. When you embrace this trust, you align yourself with a natural flow of life, allowing things to unfold in their own divine timing. The process of manifestation is not always linear or obvious. Much of what happens to bring your desires to life occurs behind the scenes, in ways you may never fully comprehend. Just because you cannot see the roots growing beneath the soil does not mean the seed is not germinating. Similarly, the outcomes you seek are taking shape in ways that are often hidden from view. These invisible forces are aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to bring your vision to fruition. Your role is not to micromanage or control every step, but to remain steadfast in your belief and aligned with your desired outcome. Doubt is the greatest adversary of this trust. It whispers that nothing is happening, that your efforts are in vain, and that you should give up. Yet, doubt is only an illusion, a reflection of your limited perception. The truth is that progress is always being made, even when it is not immediately visible. Every thought, emotion, and action you align with your desire contributes to its manifestation. Trusting the invisible process means silencing the voice of doubt and choosing instead to focus on the certainty that everything is working in your favor. To trust in the process is also to release the need for constant validation. Many people look for signs or external proof that their desires are manifesting, as if the absence of visible results indicates failure. But the journey of creation is not about constant reassurance. It is about unwavering belief. When you plant a seed, you do not dig it up every day to check if it is growing. You trust that it will sprout when the conditions are right. Similarly, you must trust that your intentions are moving toward you, even in moments of apparent stillness. The invisible process also requires patience. In a world that values instant results, waiting can feel uncomfortable or even unbearable. But patience is not about passively enduring time. It is about actively maintaining your faith and alignment while the unseen forces do their work. It is about finding peace and gratitude in the present moment, knowing that everything you desire is already on its way. The more you cultivate this patience, the more you allow the process to unfold naturally and without resistance. Resistance is often the result of trying to control the how and when of manifestation. The human mind loves certainty and predictability, and when it does not see a clear path, it tries to force outcomes. But the beauty of the invisible process lies in its mystery. The universe has infinite ways to bring your desires to you, ways that your mind cannot always predict or understand. When you release the need to control, you create space for miracles and unexpected blessings to enter your life. Trusting the process means surrendering the how and focusing instead on the feeling of your desire already being fulfilled. One of the most powerful aspects of trusting the invisible process is the sense of peace it brings. When you truly believe that everything is working out for you, there is no need to worry or struggle. You can relax into the journey, confident that each step is leading you closer to your goal. This peace is not a sign of passivity, but of alignment. It is a state of being that attracts what you desire effortlessly. But when you trust the process, you radiate the energy of faith and certainty. Trust is not blind. It is deeply rooted in the understanding that the universe operates on principles of harmony and abundance. Everything you experience is part of a greater plan, a plan that is always moving you toward growth, fulfillment, and joy. When you trust in the invisible process, you align yourself with this divine order, allowing life to unfold in ways more beautiful and perfect than you could have imagined. Releasing the urgency is one of the most liberating steps you can take on the path to manifesting your desires. Urgency creates a sense of lack, a constant reminder that what you want is not yet here. This feeling of need and desperation disrupts the natural flow of creation as it sends out a signal of fear and doubt rather than faith and abundance. To release urgency is not to abandon your desires, but to approach it with a sense of calm expectancy, knowing it is already on its way. When you feel urgent about something, you cling to it tightly, almost as if you are afraid that without constant focus and effort, it will slip away. This energy of holding on too tightly stems from a belief that you must control the outcome, that your desire is fragile and uncertain. But the truth is, your desire is not something you have to chase or force into existence. It is something you allow. The moment you imagine it and feel it as real, it begins to move toward you. The more you relax into this knowing, the faster and more effortlessly it manifests. Urgency often arises from a fear of time. You may feel that if it doesn't happen soon, it will never happen at all. This belief is rooted in a misunderstanding of how creation works. The timing of your manifestation is not random. It is perfectly aligned with your readiness to receive. Rushing the process only creates resistance, as it focuses your energy on what is missing rather than on the fulfillment you seek. When you let go of urgency, you shift your focus from lack to abundance, from fear to trust. And this shift in energy is what allows your desire to flow to you naturally. Letting go of urgency does not mean giving up on your dreams or becoming complacent. It means trusting that the universe knows the best way to bring them to you. It means surrendering the how and when and focusing instead on the what and why. Why do you want this? What would it feel like to have it? By immersing yourself in these questions, you align with the energy of your desire without the heavy burden of needing it to happen right now. One of the most powerful ways to release urgency is to practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your attention from what you lack to what you already have. It is a reminder that abundance is already present in your life and that more is on its way. When you focus on the blessings you currently enjoy, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Gratitude is a magnet for miracles, and it dissolves the urgency that comes from feeling incomplete or unfulfilled. Happiness, belly. Another key to letting go of urgency is to live in the present moment. Urgency is always rooted in a future focus, a longing for something that has not yet arrived. But the only moment you truly have is now, and this moment is where your power lies. When you anchor yourself in the present, you free yourself from the anxiety of waiting and open yourself to the joy and peace of being. This state of presence is incredibly magnetic as it aligns you with the flow of life and the effortless unfolding of your desires. Releasing urgency also involves trusting your worthiness. Often urgency is a sign that you don't fully believe you deserve what you want. You may feel that you have to work harder, prove yourself, or earn it in some way. But your worthiness is nothing you need to earn. It is inherent. The universe is not withholding your desire. When you release urgency, you affirm that you are already enough, that you are worthy of receiving all the good things life has to offer. Finally, releasing urgency allows you to enjoy the journey. Manifestation is not just about the end result. It is about who you become in the process, the growth, the lessons, the expansion of your faith and imagination. All of these are as valuable as the desire itself. When you let go of the need to rush, you create space to savor each step of the journey, knowing that every moment is leading you closer to your dream. Trust that what is meant for you cannot miss you, and that it will arrive in the perfect time, in the perfect way. Relax, release, and let life unfold. You are always in the right place, no matter what your current circumstances may suggest. This truth can be difficult to accept when life feels chaotic or when your desires seem far from reach, but it holds a profound wisdom. Every step, every experience, every moment is part of a divine plan that is shaping your journey. Even when the path seems unclear or filled with obstacles, you are exactly where you need to be for the next phase of your growth and fulfillment. The universe has a way of guiding you, often in ways that are not immediately obvious, to the right people, opportunities, and lessons that are essential for your evolution. It is easy to fall into the trap of believing that you should be somewhere else, further along in your career, in a different relationship, or in a better financial situation. This mindset creates resistance and a sense of dissatisfaction with the present moment. But the present is not a mistake. It is a stepping stone. Every experience, even the challenging ones, is preparing you for what is to come. Contentment in the moment is preparing you for what is to come. The real wisdom lies in a realizing, in catching up with the destiny, the job you disliked, the relationship that didn't work out, the missed opportunity. All of these are not setbacks, but setups for the next phase of your journey. When you understand that you are always in the right place, you begin to view your life from a higher perspective. You realize that nothing is random and nothing is wasted. Every delay, every detour, every moment of stillness serves a purpose. It may be to teach you patience, to help you develop a new skill, or to guide you toward a path that aligns more closely with your true desires. What feels like a challenge today may turn out to be the catalyst for your greatest breakthrough tomorrow. What's that? This understanding requires trust, not only in the universe, but in yourself. You must trust that you are capable of navigating whatever circumstances arise and that you have the inner strength to turn challenges into opportunities. Trusting that you are in the right place means letting go of regret and what ifs. It means accepting your past as part of the process and knowing that every choice you made, even those you wish you could change, brought you to this moment of possibility. To fully embrace this truth, it is essential to stay present. When you are consumed by thoughts of the past or worries about the future, you miss the opportunities and guidance available to you right now. The present moment is where your power lies, where the seeds of your future are planted. By focusing on the here and now, you align yourself with the flow of life and open yourself to the signs and synchronicities that are guiding you. Being in the right place also means trusting the timing of your life. Comparison often tempts us to believe that we are behind, that others are achieving more or moving faster. But each person's journey is unique, and what is right for someone else may not be right for you. Trust that your path is unfolding perfectly for you, even if it looks different from what you expected. The timing of your life is not a competition. It is a deeply personal alignment with your purpose and growth. Gratitude is a powerful practice for reinforcing the belief that you are always in the right place. When you shift your focus from what is lacking to what is present, you begin to see the blessings and opportunities in your current circumstances. Gratitude transforms your perspective, allowing you to find peace and joy, even in situations that seem less than ideal. It reminds you that every moment holds value and that the journey is just as important as the destination. And if you choose to see the blessings, something more than peace, supreme love. Ultimately, knowing you are always in the right place allows you to release the need for control. It frees you from the pressure to have everything figured out and from the fear of making mistakes. You begin to see life as a co-creative process where your desires and actions work in harmony with the universe's plan. This perspective brings a sense of ease and confidence as you trust that each step you take is leading you closer to your dreams. You are not lost and you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, surrounded by the lessons, opportunities, and experiences that will shape your journey. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust yourself. Every moment is preparing you for the next, and every step is taking you closer to the life you envision. You are in the right place right now, and everything is unfolding perfectly. Take a breath. Take a few breaths. Take it sway.